Hi everyone, and welcome to your career reading. This is a timeless reading, so it's good whenever you find this video. I want you to look at these three cards, take a deep breath, let it out, empty your mind. Which of these three cards is calling to you right now? Which of these three cards are you resonating with right now? Is it card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3? This reading is going to go into a career that you have currently, a career that could be coming in the future, and various other things having to do with employment and career. Remember that this is a general reading, so take what makes sense and leave the rest. I'll do my best to bring you insights, messages, and information that is valuable to you and your life and your path. Thanks for watching. Hello, Group 1. If you chose the first card, then this is your career reading. Let's see what your first card says. It's number 57, and it says teaching and learning. So your path moving forward is probably going to involve teaching and or learning something new. So keep that in mind. Number 57 rounds down to a 12, which rounds down to a 3. So keep that in mind. Look for those 3s, the synchronicities of the 3. Let's draw you some more oracle cards, Group 1, and see what else we can get for you. So, you have new beginnings. Number 1, new beginnings. So for many of you, your path involves a brand new beginning. Whether it's teaching or learning something new, it's a new beginning for you. Let's see what we get for more oracle cards, and then I'm going to delve into the tarot as usual. This is a fun deck. It's art oracles, fun little witticisms that are correlated to certain artists, different artists. So you got Filippo Marinetti. Forward march, looking backward ensures a broken neck. Your art should wage war. The only constant will always be contradiction. Looking backward ensures a broken neck, Group 1. Move forward with this new beginning and don't look back. Do not doubt your path that you have chosen or that is chosen for you, right? Do not doubt that. Let's see what else I can get for you, Group 1. We have Burgundy, ambition, honor, and respect. This is saying that you will reach a point of honor and respect, such as in a leadership position or as a teacher or trainer or instructor. Let's see what else we get with my color cards. Lime, collaboration, cooperation, and groups is part of your future employment and career. This is also the sign of Libra, which is all about the groups, making connections with others. So many of you, I feel it definitely has to do with training or teaching others. Maybe some of you are literally going to become a teacher. And that is part of your path. Now let's draw a life purpose card for you and see what we get. Whoops. So we got counseling. You heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathetic ear. So many of you are in a way teaching or training or learning how to be or how to become some type of a counselor, because this card's telling you that you are inherently a natural healer. You've got that healing energy that is part of who you are. It's part of your essence, part of your soul. I'm going to draw one more of the life purpose cards because this is a general reading and I want to make sure I'm inclusive for everybody who's watching this video. So you also have children. Your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. Teaching and healing children. So that's a possible path that you are on or that you are supposed to be on, Group 1. So please consider that. If you have not considered a position where you're teaching, training, or healing children, that might be something that speaks to your soul. I would say look into that. We also have for you, I keep the waters pure. I am trustful in my relationships. And I honor animals with reverence. So we have children and animals here, and there's actually an animal in that illustration as well. So many of you are working with children and or animals. And keeping the waters pure, in a career sense, I feel intuitively that this means following your own intuition with this career as much as you can. Obviously, there are stipulations and there's protocols you have to follow, but essentially, Group 1, your intuition, your emotions come into play with your career. There's a direct link between your emotions and your work in this lifetime moving forward. That's what I get psychically from that card. I'm going to draw some tarot cards and we'll see what else we get for you, Group 1. But so far it looks like you're teaching, training, healing children or animals and working intuitively, not looking back, working with groups of people. This is a great new beginning for you. Also, this little message here about being trustful in relationships. So let's see what we get with the tarot. Okay, wow, Magician. Right out of the gate, you have the Magician, which is mastering something, being very, very good at something. Death is transformation, affiliated with new beginnings. And the 10 of Coins, which is all about abundance. Abundance, planning for the future. That's what this is all about. It's a new beginning, planning for the future. Ace of Coins, absolutely no problems with finances moving forward. This can mean a period of rest or a break or a hiatus. Maybe right now you're taking a break. You're in between jobs because you're starting something new. You're training or learning something new. So you're in between careers at this time. But these two especially promise this new beginning in career, work, or school. Knight of Wands. It's kind of telling us that it's going to come in quickly. Once you're certified or have your training complete, a job or employment's going to come in quickly for you, Group 1. We have the World, completion of a cycle. That's promising that you're going to be completing this course or training. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Four of Wands, building blocks. The fours in general are the basis, the foundation, the structure, stability of career. This can mean a partnership. This can mean more than one offer might be coming your way. You might have options with your work. Maybe you don't take the first option. Maybe you take the second or third option. Queen of Swords tells us that there's female energy coming in, possibly someone who is an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. But essentially, she's a very independent and intelligent queen. So that's what we got with the tarot, Group 1. Let's see what we can get with the tea leaf cards. The Queen of Swords is also able to achieve goals. She is goal-driven. She's extremely reliable, responsible, and intelligent. So it's telling you that you have the power within you to do this, to have this career, to take this path. I'd say to you, if you're in a career right now and you're watching this video because you're miserable and there's drama and you just feel unfairly treated, you don't feel like you are seen as being, worthy. Your value is not seen. There's a new beginning for you, and you need to start thinking about this new beginning. You need to start thinking about, there's the death card there, getting rid of the old, not looking backward, not looking at the past, and starting fresh. So for you, we have firecracker, wow, excitement. We have tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance. We have goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth, group 1. All positive tea leaf cards as well. So let me tap in and see if I get anything else for you psychically. I do feel like many of you are meant to be teachers. Some of you are meant to be counselors or healers of some kind. Some of you are meant to work with children, teaching or healing. Some of you are meant to work with animals, teaching or training animals or healing animals, such as, veterinary medicine or some type of holistic medicine where you're healing animals. But you're definitely supposed to be a part of a specialized group or teaching or training groups of people or animals. You're definitely on or going to soon be on a path which leads to a position of honor and respect in the community. Your ambition gets you there. With the Magician card, that's telling us the same thing. Your ambition will get you to that point. Your intelligence, your motivation, your energy and excitement about this new path helps to manifest it for you, group 1. Keep in mind that we have numbers 3 and 1 here, and also, let's take a look at these. 4. So 1, 3, and 4 could be relevant for you moving forward, so take note of those numbers. They could be dates or synchronicities that come up in your life, such as seeing 333 or 111 or 444 on a clock or on your phone or somewhere else. Those will be signs that you are doing the right thing or whatever you were thinking about at that moment. Rethink it and try to figure out what the message could be. So things look really good for you, group 1. And again, if you're in a career and you're miserable, this definitely points to some kind of big shift, new beginning, the death of the old, the birth of the new. It's fiery, it's exciting. You're taking a risk, you're taking a chance, but you are absolutely able to do it. And it results in an increase in material wealth and in your spiritual growth. We were talking about keeping the waters true or pure. That's what this is all about. The spiritual self, the emotional self, the intuitive self. This career in your future, or even if it's the same career you have now and it's just another facet of it, it is part of your soul's path. It's part of your spiritual growth. So there you go, group 1. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, group 2. If you chose the second card, then this is your career reading going into your future. So first, let's see what your first card is. And it's number 81, leadership. So moving forward, your career will entail you being in a position of leadership. And also number 81 is relevant, or number 9. So keep that in mind. And I'm going to draw one more of the numerology cards and see what else we can get for you, group 2. So next we have for you, wow, spiritual career. So whether you are embarking in a career which is maybe similar to mine, that incorporates spirituality and metaphysics, for many of you that's the case, but for many of you it might not be. And this just means that the career you're going into, where you're a leader, would fulfill you spiritually or fulfills part of your soul purpose. So keep that in mind, group 2. And we'll find out more with some more cards. So next we're going to draw you an Art Oracles card and see what fun little witticism we have for you moving forward. So for you we have Artemisia Gentileschi. History has your back, society stabs you in it. Use your talent like a weapon. Don't let convention confine you. So you're definitely asked to not look back and to do something a little bit unconventional with your career. Okay? Something outside of the box. Something that perhaps is different than what you've done before, and perhaps it's different than what anyone's done before. It's unconventional. Let's see what else we can get for you, group 2. So we have Iris, Journey, Path, and Travel. This is all about following your inner compass. It could literally mean a journey or travel involved in your work that's coming in the future. That's a possibility as well. But essentially it's about following your path and following your inner compass, your intuition, and knowing what you want and need to do to be happy. We also have for you Plum, Choices, Decisions, and Options. So with these two together, when they come up together in a reading, I feel that it means that there are many options, or at least 2 options for you with career. For some of you, it might mean you're going to have 2 careers at the same time simultaneously. Maybe your own business on one end and then a regular 9-to-5 thing on the other end. But definitely there's some options opening up before you, group 2. So keep your eyes open, be optimistic, be open-minded, and look for those little clues of what's coming or what you should do as well. Let's draw a few life purpose cards and see if we can hone in on the types of careers that might be coming in for you, group 2. Okay, so first we have writing. You heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words you write, group 2. So for many of you, writing might be a part or your career altogether moving forward, or an option for you. Let's see what else we get for you as far as career goes. We have sensitivity. You're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. So you need to make changes within your life and maybe within your career moving forward. Maybe you're in a career right now that is affecting your sensitivity. It's full of drama, it's full of conflict and stress, and you just can't handle it anymore. This is saying maybe you need to move into something that's a little more attuned to who you really are and your own sensitivity. Maybe something that isn't so sensitive or so affecting your sensitivity as much, right? Like, for example, someone who's sensitive might not want to be a trader in the stock market, or any other kind of creative or career that's, you know, highly stressful, or there's many of them. I can't even think of them right now, but there's many careers that involve, you know, being on call which adds stress if you're on call all the time, odd hours, midnight hours, anything that's affecting your sensitivity. It's time to let that go. It's time to think outside of the box. It's time to see what your options are moving forward. And for many of you, it could be or involve writing. So let's see what else we get for you, Group 2. And also it involves your spirituality, and you would be or become in a position of leadership. So we also have for you, I am trustful in relationships. Could be a business relationship with someone else. I listen to opposing opinions. Interesting, that could be a clue as to what this career is. And I affirm that all life is sacred. Now with this card, I listen to opposing positions. This could mean that you might want to go into law or the judicial system, such as, a lawyer or a judge or even law enforcement, or something where you're seeing both sides, you're weighing pros and cons, you're listening to opposing opinions. Yet you realize that all life is sacred, right? And you're able to incorporate your sensitivity. So think about what career you're in or what type of career you'd want to go into. Does it involve all of this that we've talked about so far? Affirming that all life is sacred and important, that you would be fair, listening to opposing opinions, that you could honor your sensitivity rather than affecting it negatively, where you would perhaps have some creative aspect of writing about it, spirituality involved, and maybe eventually a position of leadership. Let's get some tarot drawn and see what else we get for you, Group 2. I'm getting a lot here psychically. Some of you, I get true crime writing about true crime from a neutral point of view, seeing both sides. I'm getting the judicial system for some of you as well. I'm getting counseling for some of you, marriage counseling, where you're seeing both sides, you're listening to both opinions, both sides. I'm also getting something about, relationships. I guess that could be marriage, relationship counseling. Let's see what else we get with the tarot. Spirituality being involved somehow. We have the Five of Wands, conflict. The Emperor, wow. There's balance there. Two of Coins, Nine of Swords, Two of Cups, partnership, trustful in relationships, balance and partnership, and that Queen of Swords. Could mean a female who's very independent. This can often mean a female who is in a career such as lawyer or judge, the judicial system. We've got a relationship or a partnership definitely involved in this. We also have the Wheel of Fortune, good luck on your side, the karmic wheel turning in your favor. We have a King of Swords, so same thing I said about the Queen of Swords, only this is male energy. It can be law enforcement, the military, the judicial system. But we have it balanced out with the Empress energy, Earth energy, sensitivity. Wow, so for many of you, there's the rest, there's the stress and conflict. So it's kind of, there we go, it's saying it's going to be very successful for you. So for many of you, this is all about balancing the intellect, the fairness. I see the scales, I see balance, I see law enforcement, with your sensitivity. Judging fairly. Writing, maybe a court reporter, maybe a journalist, something along those lines where you are following cases, you're following politics or the judicial system, or you're following the military. Something like that is coming to me for you. It's going to be different for everyone. Let's see what I can get for you, group 2, with the tea leaf cards. Oops, some of them are falling out. This is a really thick deck, so let me try to shuffle them a different way. All right. So first we have Firecracker. Group 1 got this as well. Excitement. This new career is exciting for you. We also have Bread. Period of prosperity and abundance. And we have Rainbow. The most difficult part of a situation is over, group 2. That might be alluding to this conflict and stress I'm seeing. Stress or conflict with a partner or a business partner or in a relationship is playing a part in your life right now. And that might be what is kind of clouding your vision into the future, into your career in the future. Well, know that this conflict will be resolved, okay? It'll be resolved, and these paths opening up for you for your career will be clear to you. Look for signs, look for synchronicities, and the things I've mentioned before might play a part, such as your writing, your sensitivity, your sense of fairness and listening to both sides, being neutral, your respect for all life forms, all peoples and all animals and all living things. You're being very spiritual, and eventually, I don't feel like you're in a position of leadership now, but I feel like that is eventually part of your path. And for you, group 2, it may not sound super spiritual, but for me, on a soul level, I feel like you being in a position of leadership would be one of the best things for the planet. Because I feel like most of you are extremely intelligent and aware, yet you're sensitive, empathic, and perhaps intuitive. So you need to merge your duality, your two talents, and perhaps write about what the world needs to know, or be in a position of judgment where fairness is priority. Okay, there you go, group 2. I hope this helps you. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hello, group 3. If you chose the 3rd card, then this is your career reading. So let's see what you get first here. You have number 3, creativity. So your career moving forward, whether it's the same one you have now or whether it's a new one, is going to involve your creative abilities. And let's shuffle and draw one more of these numerology cards and see what else we can get for you, group 3. So you have number 81, leadership, and I believe it's group 2 who also got this card. So your position moving forward will eventually lead to your being in a position of leadership. So that's kind of the path, the trajectory that you will be on. And some of you, you know, it's the same career you're in now, and others of you, it's a new career. It's a new beginning with the creativity and the leadership. This is a general reading, so just kind of take what makes sense. Now we're going to draw an art oracle card and see what fun little witticism we can get for you, group 3. You have Edvard Munch. A composed soul is not necessarily a calm one. Scream into a canvas, not a pillow. Ask anxiety to pose for you. A composed soul is not necessarily a calm one. Wow. So that's all about finding your own serenity deep within you. Maybe you're the type who appears to be calm to the world, But underneath, you're a ball of stress. I would say work on that. Work on calming techniques. There are ways and methods for us to calm ourselves down. Meditation, being mindful and in the moment. There are counting exercises. Let's see what else we can get for you. Group 3. Sunflower, happiness, joy, and play. Lots of joy, happiness, play for you with your career. In the future, we also have pink, clairvoyance, foresight, prophecy. You will know what's right for you. Once you clear your mind, you get the clutter out, you will know what's right for you as far as career goes. And look at these bright yellow cards here, right? There is definitely a lot of joy ahead for you. You are coming out of perhaps a stressful time or a stressful career. Maybe you're moving into something totally different, which is more joyful for you, where you get to trust your intuition and you get to utilize your emotional, sensitive self rather than your physical self or your analytical brain. Let's see what we get with the life purpose cards. Wow, speaker. Your life purpose involves your skills of oration, group 3. So we have creativity, leadership, speaker, with joy, intuition being a part of this. And also, we'll draw one more of these. Okay. We have trust. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path, group 3. Look at that. Crystal ball. Actually, that's an opal ball, but it's likened to a crystal ball and a crystal ball. Trust your feelings and your dreams, and they're going to guide you down the right career path, group 3. For many of you, it will involve speaking. That would involve your creativity, your good nature, could lead to a position of leadership. Let's see what else we can get for you with some more oracle cards. I am kind. I regard all altars with respect. I speak positively of others. Nice. You are a kind soul. You are regarding all altars with respect. That means all peoples, all tribes, all belief systems, all religions and spiritual practices. And I speak positively of others. Wow, group 3, I would love for you to be a speaker because it sounds like you are some amazing souls. Amazing and older souls. And your creativity and your own intuition, clairvoyance, your dreams, all of those things are important to the world, or what I'm getting for you. Speaking, I think, Tony Robbins. I think Marianne Williamson. I'm thinking of Wayne Dyer. People like Oprah who have spoken out bravely, who have helped to enlighten others, who have brought joy and positivity into our world and fairness. That's how I see you, group 3. Those are your strengths. Let's see what we can get from the tarot. Knight of Swords, Four of Wands, Queen of Coins. So some of you might be earth signs, earth, sun, or moon signs, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Or possibly you work with money, numbers, math, such as banking, accounting, or possibly you work with the physical body or the earth, such as gardening or foods, fruits, vegetables, herbs, spices. We have Strength. We have the Knight of Wands. Wow, 2 knights, lots of action here, taking action. And we have Queen of Cups, who is intuitive. This is your intuitive self. Also, these are water signs. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. She's very empathic, psychic, intuitive, clairvoyant. The Hierophant is all about spirituality. The Devil is the negativity. 9 is rebuilding. Wow. So, you know, I'm going to draw a few more before I say anything. Ace of Swords. 10 of Swords. There we go. This is my card of speaking, teaching, orating, lecturing. You, Group 3, many of you are meant to speak up and speak out against what's wrong with the world. Okay. And you're doing it in a creative way, in a new way that's never been done before. That would be different for all of you. Maybe you're speaking out with your artwork. Maybe you're speaking out with your books. Maybe you're speaking out against it with groups you're forming. Maybe you're speaking out against it with activities you're planning in your neighborhoods. Maybe you're speaking out against the injustices, the unfairnesses of the world through being simply in a position of leadership. And the career per se doesn't really matter that much. I mean, it does. But I would say that whomever you are both very intuitive and intelligent, and this is a card of clear communication. I feel very strongly that most of you who chose this pile, this card, are meant to speak out, are meant to be speakers in this world in some way, shape, or form. Starting rallies, starting marches, starting protests, starting groups online, starting charities, something you wholeheartedly believe in. It's going to be different for everyone. Sorry, these cards are falling all over. It's going to be different for all of you, but you're an old soul. You're a leader in a spiritual sense, Group 3. You're leaders in a spiritual sense, and it's going to be different for all of you. Let's see what we get with the tea leaf cards. So we have a marriage will take place, either romantic or business. In this case, it would be a business partnership. We have Tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. Being patient, Group 3. Knowing where you're going, seeing the finish line, but being patient. And we have Table, hard work ahead, Group 3. Hard work ahead. Let me tap in psychically. What else can I get? I'm just tapping into your souls, and I know that you are easily upset by the news, what you see in the news, the newspapers. You're easily upset by what is going on in the world. Maybe some of you aren't sure how you're going to make this difference. It will become clear to you a little bit later. But you have to follow what you believe to be your truth, okay? And for many of you, it's going to be something small. It's going to be starting a conversation with some people, either online or in person, And then someone pipes in, well, maybe we should just have a group for this, where we can really discuss this. Or I read this phenomenal book. So some of you, it might be just starting a book club and you're reading these spiritual books or books about fairness or books about what's wrong in the world or what could go right with the world. And it just evolves and grows and blossoms from that. It starts out as a creative thing and it ends up as a leadership thing, group 3. And it absolutely involves, I got validation with the 3 of coins here for me. It absolutely involves speaking out, lecturing. You have the word speak right here in the Amenti Oracle. I speak positively of others. Speaking out against injustices, oppression, things that are wrong in the world. Some of you might get into politics eventually. Maybe you're saying, that's not me, I'm an artist, or I'm a writer, or I'm this or that, I'm creative, I don't want to get involved. Well, guess what? You probably will get involved in your own creative way. You will be making a difference, group 3. I feel that very strongly. If you already have a career, this could be a slight shift of it. It might not be a brand new career, but it's a little bit of a shift where maybe you start something on the side. And before you know it, you're kind of combining the two. That's a possibility. But you are definitely meant to be a speaker in this lifetime. So keep that in mind. It'll be different for all of you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.